The desire to be happy is part and parcel of every human being's psychology. In a world of billions of unique individuals, the need to be happy is one of the few consistently universal features of every person's mind. Minds, however, are highly interdependent with bodies. This means that a person's psychology can be altered and manipulated through their body. In fact, there are several ways that the body can be recruited to create and maintain positive emotions such as happiness. Today, I am going to present part 4 of a 4-part series on how to be happy every day. If you haven't watched parts 1, 2, and 3 yet, you should watch those after this video. Parts 1 and 2 are about mindset. Parts 3 and 4 are about the role that the body plays. In part 1, I explained the 2 common ways that we allow our attention to be distracted from happiness. In part 2, I discussed how to bring your attention back to the things that matter for your happiness. In part 3, I talked about how taking care of your gut affects your emotional well-being. In this part, I will present the importance of posture on creating and maintaining happiness. I will share why posture matters for happiness, what kind of posture creates happiness, and at the end of this video, I will share a related bonus tip that's going to surprise you. But first, let me quickly welcome you to I Am Striver, where I strive to make you strive. We are dedicated to sharing innovative ideas on how you can increase your power, accomplish your goals, and live a happier life. When people feel positive emotions such as happiness or pride, they tend to express those emotions through their body language. One aspect of that bodily expression is standing up straight instead of slouching. But does this expression also work the other way around? In other words, when feeling positive emotions, you will have a good posture, but can a good posture also create those positive emotions? There is some evidence that suggests yes, good posture can indeed promote positive emotions. One study found that high power poses affect not only the person's confidence, but also their cortisol levels. Cortisol is one of the hormones that affects our stress response. So high power poses can decrease stress, whereas lower power poses are actually likely to increase stress. Another study found that posture can actually significantly affect a person's emotional recovery. Emotional recovery in this context refers to how quickly and easily someone can get themselves out of an emotional funk. People with good posture were able to regulate their emotions much quicker and much easier than people that had bad posture. One interesting side thing that this study reveals is that there are actually 2 parts of the back that matter for posture. There's the top half of the back, which includes the shoulders and the neck, but then there's also the lower part of the back, right over here. Most people just focus on the top part of their back. They believe that if your shoulders are back and your head is up high, that is enough to have good posture. However, this study investigates the effects of having a bend in the bottom part of your back. So even though your shoulders may be pushed back and your head might be up high, you could still have bad posture. This is a very popular bad posture modification for students and for people that spend a lot of time behind the desk. When attempting to maintain good posture, it is super important to make sure that the whole back is straight, not just the top half. One observation that I do want to share real quick is the stark difference between how drug addicts and very successful people are portrayed in terms of their posture. Almost every picture of a drug addict depicts them usually on the floor, sitting down or laying down, but they're always hunched over or in the fetal position. On the other hand, successful millionaires, for example, are always depicted as standing up tall. In fact, power poses are also a characteristic staple of superheroes. This popular power pose is also known as the Superman stance. The point is that there definitely seems to be an intuitive difference between successful individuals and unsuccessful individuals in terms of their posture. And we all know that success is a major factor for whether one is happy or not, even though the definition of success might differ from different people. Now here's a cool related bonus tip for managing your emotions through the body. If you want to be in a good mood, make sure to relax your shoulders as much as possible. One study investigated whether there is some truth to the saying, holding the weight of the world on your shoulders. What the scientists found was that people that were told to carry heavy objects, thereby creating tension in their shoulders, found a funny movie much less humorous than people that were not told to carry anything at all. The people that had the induced tension in their shoulders from carrying the weight perceived the movie to actually be more serious than it really was. So, if you want to be less anxious and less serious in your life, and you want to be able to easily find the humor in things, one main thing to do is to relax those shoulders. Because holding the weight of the world on your shoulders is not a metaphor for stress and anxiety. It is the cause of stress and anxiety. So guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned something new and that you could take these tips and implement them into your life today to start living a happier life. Make sure you hit the like button so that I know to make more content like this in the future. Don't forget to subscribe. And as always, strivers, keep on striving. Ciao, guys.